is NBC 10 News at 10.
We just talked about adopting a child. Now let's talk about raising one. Dr. Edythe Denkin has written a book called Why Can't You Catch Me Being Good? I guess it's a good question, and most children are used to being caught doing bad things.
Exactly.
And no, I heard that the word no, a child from the time it's born to I don't know how many years, it's the most common word that this child has heard. Is that the wrong approach?
Absolutely.
I'm guessing by the title of your book?
Because the child is already thinking, what's wrong with me, versus what's right with me. And when we tell them how good they are, they want to be as good as we tell them that they are.
But if the child is running around and, you know, maybe not setting out to do things wrong, but getting into an electrical appliance or something that no word is so handy and it just comes out, and the child, well, most children, or maybe all children, learn quickly what the heck that means.
There are 3 no words that you should definitely use. No street, no electrical appliance, no fire.
But other than that...
Other than that, you can sidetrack them. You can give them, let's do it this way. Let me show you which would you rather do, this or this. We don't have to say, no, don't do that. We can say, you can do this. And you'd be surprised the word you can make such a difference. I know you can do it. And then they do it because they want to please you.
Now, it sounds so easy when you say it there, but
they do.
You know, a few of us have ever been trained to raise children. You have a child, and then suddenly you're falling back on what you learned from your parents when you were growing up.
Exactly. That's what my book's about. We grew up in a catch me when I'm bad world, and I'm trying to create a catch me when I'm good world, one drop at a time. And yesterday, before I left for Philadelphia, I was walking my dog, and a client, I just happened to bump into a client, and she said, oh, I'm so happy to see you. You know, my son was just asking, where's Edie? You know, we haven't seen Edie lately. And she said, I didn't know what to say. And then he said, but Mom, I guess we're not seeing Edie because I'm being so good.
Aha. Very good.
And this was a child that was not good. We had a lot of trouble with him.
Somebody that come to you for help.
Right. Yeah. He earned time. He earned minutes. Every coin he earned was worth 5 minutes. He also wanted to earn quarters versus minutes. He did both. And he bought himself a skateboard out of his own money that he earned, and it was like, you know, $40 he spent. You can imagine every minute was only, every time he was caught being good, it was only worth a quarter.
And every time he was caught being bad.
You
never,
don't pay attention
we're not catching them bad, huh?
Right. When they're bad, you think, what do I want to work on? And then you say to them, how about if we work on you listening? And we do that for 3 weeks. We don't go for, oh, well, you listened, now do this, now do that. And the child, what reward would you like? Some children want to watch a half-hour extra TV. Fine. If they've earned 5-minute coins, 5 minutes is 30 minutes extra TV. Or if they want to buy something at the mall, whatever it is that's age appropriate for them, and they're interested.
You've developed a coin.
Yes.
And you use these. One, it says from bad and has a small face on there that's with a frown, and then creating good. And you've actually had these coins made.
That's my logo, creating good from bad. And kids are already saying this. They're saying, one mother was in my office, she was angry at her child. He says, but Mom, look how I corrected it. I made a mistake and look, I corrected it. Isn't that good? And they're learning that it's okay to make mistakes, they don't have to be perfect, and they're now teaching their parents.
Is it really the parents that need to be retrained here?
Absolutely.
And if there is a child that's misbehaving, can you point a finger at the parent? Maybe that's catching the parent being bad, but
it's just a parent has to break the pattern that they were raised in. And the world we grew up in and the world that we're seeing now on television, you know, the terrorists, it's all about being bad. And my premise is that if children are raised with kindness and goodness and acceptance, they won't put up with the evil and terrorism. They just won't put up with it. They won't want to be with people like that. They will choose friends that are more like them. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And one mother had said to me, she came up to me after I was speaking in one of my lectures, and she says, she had tears in her eyes, and I'm thinking, what did I say? I don't know what I said. And she says, I just want you to know, I keep your book by my night table, and it helps me to not do to my children what my father did to me.
Well, after hearing you talk, I'm sure there are a lot of mothers and fathers that would like to have it by their book table. So if you'd like to order Dr. Denkin's book, you can do so. Go to our website, click on the news links. You'll see a link to order the book. Or if you like, just pick up the phone. It's so easy. 1-800-872-5627. Why can't you catch me being good?
And they're at Amazon.com.
Oh,
Barnes
they
and
are?
Nobles. Yeah, 3 bookstores here, Borders in Philadelphia, and on Amazon.com.
Well, it sounds like it's everywhere. Dr.
Everywhere.
Denkin, thank you so much for coming in.
It was a pleasure.
Great concept. We'll be right back.